Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Vet. Is this hopefully this is better? I don't know why we're having such issues. Why we were having such issues? Oh my God! It's like that really wrecks the immersion of it all. It has been ages. It's been 6 months since like 6 months. That's like a lifetime. That's a lifetime ago. Welcome back, Ebony. Welcome back, Rebecca. Welcome to a vet. It's good to see you. Hopefully, this is working better. We had to do a reboot, a retake. Technology, right? And it's probably something I'm doing wrong. So you guys can please let me know if it's better or not. All that kind of stuff. Hey, Rebecca, how are you? How are you? Yvette, how are things down under? How are things down? It has been a while. Yvette's calling us all the way from, I think, Australia. Baby Love is back. Sweet. That's Sandra. I'm going to have to make a note of that before I forget, because I will forget. I will forget. This is the reboot. This is part two. Baby love, my baby love, I miss you. Oh, how I miss you, love. Christina L. Phenomenons. Connection's way better. I don't know. It's probably YouTube. We're probably getting like shadow banned to the nth degree. They don't want us talking about this. Like, we're beyond woke. We are now arrived. We are officially arrived. Okay, Pearl Parker, welcome back, Pearl. Good to see you here again. We were live on Tuesday. For all of you just joining us, we were having a lot of giddy fun until the live stream crashed. It was a time. It was a time. Well, why don't we get started with a brand new list, brand new love. I'll make sure nobody slides too far down. And for the placeholders, I've got the placeholders that were here when everything died and then was reborn in the span of 3 minutes. All right. Hopefully this works. Yeah, we're hoping so. Maybe there was a Gemini that was kicking around, not participating in the chat. Isn't that what they say? Isn't that what? It's Gemini's fault. It's Gemini's fault. It's Gemini's fault that I can't get my PVR to. It's Gemini's fault. You ever heard that before? Shoot, it's. What? You kidding me? Okay. Well, it stopped. It stopped. No. So far, so good. Settings. Let's go to the output. Maybe we got this too high again. Let's try this. Okay. Oh yeah, we have so many drop frames. So many drop frames. Things are just like peeking around. Oh, it didn't stop. All right. Like, what's going on? What is going on? If it does it, okay, everybody that's here now, if it keeps doing it, we'll shut her down for tonight, and then I'll come back like maybe Sunday morning or something, or maybe I'll try and get it all fixed on my end and come back tomorrow night. But if it's rolling, let's just roll with it. Okay, welcome back, Empress. We were on quite a tangent. All right. Elle didn't make it back. Ange was up next, and we're gonna make sure that we get Yvette and Pearl written down in here. Dropped. It's dropping. It's dropping. Okay. All right. Then namaste. We must accept what is going on. We won't try and fight it. We won't try and see. It's okay for some people, but then like, I hope I'm not the Gemini causing the interruption. No, I don't know. I think it was doing it for a little while throughout the first hour of the program. We're only on for 2 hours, so it was only natural that we did a restart at the 1 hour mark. I ever heard that before? It's the Gemini's fault. Okay, well, we're good. Maybe people are just messing with me. Maybe they're just messing with me. Be like, does he know if it really stopped for me? Is he really that? Does he really know all this stuff? Well, on my end, it's showing that the connection is not very good. So, I don't know. Maybe there's like ice fog. Maybe there's like something's going on in the International Space Station. Maybe something's going on the far side of Uranus. Exit the stream and come back. That's what I do when the stream cuts off. Oh. Has it been doing it on other channels? All right. Well, we'll put it that way. Is it bad enough that you guys want me to stop and we'll try and come back tomorrow night, or would you like me to continue on and do some more readings and not care what's happening on your end? Because I can get either way. Either way, I'm good with it. For you all the time, just with my channel or with other channels? Like, what is going on? Maybe maybe we should turn on the news. Maybe something's going down. Maybe there was maybe there was a EMP. The video glitches, but the audio is good. Last night we had problems. Good in Australia. That's good. Don't stop. Continue. Stop. Collaborate. And listen. Okay. Well, here we go. Ange, we're good. Ange, why don't you let me know? Subscriber, I really like your name. Casmo. Politan. Neopolitan. Maybe it's Neo. Just trying to hang out. I know. Retrofart. Mercury retrograde. I thought everything was straightened out. I haven't been looking at my charts for a chats, fats, and autopots. Okay. All right. So Ange, we got Ange up, and then we got. I'll figure it out. We got an hour left in the show tonight. We can figure it out. Just waiting on Ange to post whether you want a general, whether you got a specific question, whatever we can do. We can do all right. Good. It's good to know the stream is going good now. The rest of it will just be going like, is it okay? Is it okay? What's going on? I'm freaking out. No, we'll just let it go. If you guys are having a tough time connecting, we reserve the right to not care. No, we do care. We care quite a bit. Okay, Casmo, I got you written down. I got you checked in. Hang out with us for a little while. Flow with us for a little bit, and you'll begin to see what we do. Okay. You're all right? No cards needed? Okay, that's good. Thanks, Ange. We read for Ling the Aries, so that's good. Yvette, Pearl, and Kismo. Okay. And Yvette and Pearl and Casmo, I know it didn't seem like you might have been first in this stream, but I explained the situation. Yeah, I got you written down, Pearl. You're in. Sit right down, pull up a chair, enjoy the show. You may ask a question, but you have to wait your turn. That's just the way it works. Oh, you do want a reading. You said you're all right at the moment. I asked you if you wanted and you said you're all right. Like, you're okay. I'm all right. I'm fine. I don't need any cards. Well, what do you want, a general reading? All you were missing just that one word. I want a general reading. I want a freaking out, man. Okay. Maybe it is the Gemini's fault. Yeah, grab yourself a drink, get some popcorn, sit right down. Bring your kitties and your puppies. We are interspecies, interdimensional. We talk to them all. So we have the technology. That's right. Right. Welcome, pretty Maple Leaf. Okay. All right. We're going to have some general cards for Ange. Get some general cards, please, for Ange Love. It's been a while since we chatted, Ange Love. It'll be sweet. Just a general meeting. What does Ange Love need to hear? What does Ange Love need to know? What can Ange Love learn? Show us general reading energies for the next little while. Aquarius season, month of February for Ange Love. I think Tarot's ready to go. I think it's ready to go. Let's check it out. All right. Man, we're back at the tarot table. That took a while. Holy moly. And what's taking too long? The checks in the mail? What is this all about? Ace of Pentacles. A desire to, be back working again? Working too hard? Two Aces reverse. Okay. Seven of Cups. It's like, where to next? That's the feeling I have for you. Capricorn is involved in the situation. possibly Virgo as well. Earth signs coming up all over for our friends. You're over there in Canada. A big month for most people. It's going to be a bit of a dogfight. Keep what you have, to know what you love, to love what you want to love, and have the freedom and the space to do it. It feels like there is certain confinements. You know, we're talking death, the devil, judgment, all this stuff, which is really just like getting up and going fuck in the morning. I have to drive to work. I have to take care of these errands. I have to pay these bills. I have to, all the things that you have to do. What these cards are screaming at right now is make sure, Ange, that what you think you have to do is also what you want to do. And then you will find the answer, or in essence, what to do. You know, what to do, how to proceed, right? Because I got that feeling here. It's the prince knight, the knight of pentacles reversed here. It's like, how do we proceed? How can we make the best of this situation? How could things get any worse? How could things, you know, I get a feeling of, it's like nice stable energy in that Capricorn energy and in that earth energy. With the hermit being reversed there, it's kind of like, but you're either unsatisfied or feeling unsettled as of late, or in the near future here, because it seems like you're either fighting with someone in some kind of like dog fight. Maybe check is in the mail. Why is that? Is it because there's like a return, or there's been a certain procrastination with these reverse aces up here? Has there been a procrastination in getting aligned in terms of doing what you love and have it being profitable for you? And is this in general front and center in front of your mind, right? Or is this something that arises and subsides? Or again, on the other, something that you actively suppress, you actively keep it down, you actively, you know, it's sometimes because you have such a beautiful, free spirit and soul, but yet what's happened here is this, like, you're running into these confinements, like these, like, I'm unable to do XYZ because of ABC. I'm unable to do XYZ. And your mind has started thinking a little bit more now down these linear pathways. There's no direct expression of like how we've how we view or how we conceptualized our future here, because it feels like there's a bit of an impasse. So for the month of February, it shows that you're going to have to keep fighting. It shows that you're going to have to work to dissolve. It's not like I'm saying you're not facing the music, because you can if you want to, and by no means do you have to. You live your life and free no matter what anybody else tells you. Should become, I want to take the garbage out. Because you know what? I get to go see what's out in the back alley. I want to go check that out. What? You kids get out of this back alley, right? It would be a mini adventure. It could be like a little adventure for you. It's like we were talking earlier on the first part of the stream. It's like, what is the first thought in your brain in the morning? You heard me say, right? And that sets the mental conscious tone for the whole day. Believe it or not, okay? Lots of love, Ange. It's not that, I know it's not that bad, but I get nitty picky on the nitty gritty because you mean so much to me and I want the best for you. Okay? All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have fun, and thanks for the feedback. You know, if I shit the bed, I mean, if I make a mistake, please let me know. Please let me know if I'm off. And thanks for letting me know when we're hitting. We usually hit. We're 99.9. How can we not hit? How can we not hit? Be like that one time. Hooray. So is the stream hopefully is better now. I told you I'm going to incessantly worry about it now for the next hour. 40 minutes now. Ange, how about Rebecca? Rebecca, are you still here? And then after Rebecca, we've got Baby Love, Christina, Yvette, Pearl, and Casmo. And I think, oh, and Steve. If Steve wants to get in there, we can get Steve in there. But I'm going to call it after that. It's been a weird one. We had to reboot. Oh, man. It just wrecks the immersion for everybody. It's like, oh, I was really looking forward to this. I was going to nerd out. I was going to kilobits per second and have it turn out for the people on the other end and actually produce a really good show. I could do it. But this guy doesn't even know. Okay. Lots of love. All right. Like Sisyphus can then roll the boulder uphill, rolls down. Yeah, this time it's. Oh, I got a great ancient Egypt story that I heard from Terence McKenna. Well, not personally, but I was listening to Terence and I heard this great. Tell it to you guys. It's a great one. It's about Polyidus, and Glauca. Have you heard that one about Glauca and Polyidus? It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Other time though. Okay, because right now we're doing tarot. Okay. Rebecca, second call for Rebecca. I miss seeing you guys too. I really did. You know, you guys were always like that hardcore. Like you'll watch me read for other people and be like, "Oh, this person doesn't know what they're in for. This person's new to the chat." And then it's amazing. People stay. People come and go. And that's the way I like it. I want maybe 2-3 times a week. That way, hopefully, we can just keep it. I'm having a tough time hitting my tempo. This is the last thing I want to do. It's still cutting out? Oh, no. Yeah, I know. I asked everybody, do you want to quit or do you want to not quit? And people are like, just keep going. Just keep doing it. But we might have to play catch up on the list. It might have to be the way it's going. And I'll try and fix it and make things better for tomorrow. All right. Only this time it's a beach ball. It's cutting out. Yeah. Okay, how about Baby Love? Is Baby Love here? I'm looking to talk to Baby Love if Rebecca is gone. No need for a read. So Baby Love, Rebecca, Christina, Yvette, Pearl, and Casmo. That's okay, Baby Love is here. Baby Love, how it works, Sandra, you just go ahead and if there's a specific question you want me to look at, just type it in. If you just want general messages from Tarot and Spirit, just say general and then we'll proceed from there. That's how we work it. No diggity, I gotta drink it up. I like the way you water. No diggity, I gotta thank you up. I could write so many little jingles, doo-wah ditties about thank you water. It'll blow your mind. It's good. Well, I hope not. Maybe it's the whole YouTube thing. Jazzy B, you're back. Jazzy B is back. And with a little gratuity. Thank you, Jazzy B. I really appreciate the super sticker. It's cyber warfare. Jazzy B's got her hand up. Can I help you, Jazzy B? Oh, we're going to do... Hi, thanks for the super chat. I'm going to read for Sandra, and then I'll read for you. Okay, Jazzy B? Thank you for the super sticker. That was really, really good. Oh, you think you love my singing. You've only heard a little teeny once. See ya. No. Your opinion is welcome to change over time because I feel like likely it will. But thank you. Thank you, though. Can you, Tarot, show us Sandra, Baby Love's cards? Show us general messages for Sandra. Baby love, my baby love. Oh, how I miss you, love, my baby love. We're going to shuffle the heck out of these things. It's just silly. 10 of Pentacles keeps like all night long. All night. Okay, Jazzy B, these are your general messages. For Jazzy B. Sorry, not Jazzy B. For Sandra Baby Love. This is for Sandra Baby Love now. We've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The 7 of Pentacles upright. Nice. The Ace of Rods. Why I usually say wands, rods. The Ace of... So these 2 on the end. The Tarot arrives here as well. The Tarot. The Tower. The Tower of Tarot. It's the Tower of Power. It's the Tarot. And very mindful of... mood, setting, and language, okay? And there's a lot of reasons why I've kind of grouped these things together, like of mood, setting, and language. There's a lot here to do that shows like in your certain situation, there are people, or you may find that it is typical when you are around that words quickly turn into action, okay? And action is good to a point, but I see a lot of activity in your life. This is a very busy spread. This is about going places, seeing people. And when it comes to like mood and language and surroundings, this is right. You know, when you're out there in the 9 to 5, living in the world, doing the dance or doing what's required of you, you know, obligations to other people. But this Ace of Rods is nice. I have a feeling that you're very well cared for, either by another person, or this is your angelic team or community saying like, you've got it. You have no reason to fear. It stands right above reason to fear. There is this security. This rod, this wand could be a metaphor of perhaps your personal, well, it's not a sword, I would say truth, but this is more like your personal faith, your personal understanding, your infinite personal relationship with Source, I guess, is the long and short of it, has created a place of security for you, which is really nice. There is times like where you feel like it's not so much fear, but there's like a longingness almost as well that exists in this spread. The moon can't be overlooked here. And I think for the next 30 days, it's going to be important for you to harness and rein in your dreams, your goals. It's going to be time to like put pen to paper, maybe even get some action and things down. And to kind of be very dreamy, it's like it contrasts reality to a point where it's like other people's words can seem very harsh. This is why, again, the language, the mood, and the surroundings or the settings, it's like you can be in a beautiful place, but there's like, you know, some thought or something gets said or some kind of mood permeates through. And then it feels like the whole place gets kind of like, ugh, really? What? Why? And Sandra, you're it's almost like you're divinely guided at this point in time in your life. Your faith is strong, but it's almost like do you have like this expectation or this reoccurring thought of the potential of disappointment, and it kind of like weighs heavy, so it's like, well, no matter what I do, I feel like I'm going to be disappointed. No matter what I do, it's going to be too good to be true. No matter whether I do it or not, it's not going to make a difference because it's always going to turn out the same. It's almost like, you know, make sure not to live too many moments ahead of the present moment, I guess is what's saying here, because it's like, I'm not sure, it doesn't really feel, there's this emptiness, this empty space, or this longing that's created. And it's like you don't know where to go to find it, where to get it, like, or even the ability to dream about it anymore. And it's not, it's almost like dawn's about to come. Get some of this stuff written down. The power of pen, the power of language, the power of your mind to provide for you its own roadmap. Like you don't have to follow blindly, but for some reason I feel like you kind of chose to follow blindly. I'm not sure what this is that you're following either here. It's like a 8 9 of cups situation. It's like some fourth dimensional thing, some human construct, some human concept. You know, for some maybe that's altruism, or for others it's like you're looking for that peak experience. All of the snap, crackle, and pop of life. Where is it all gone? Right? Can it exist now that we've you know, arrived in a place where things are a certain way and the things that you've learned about already? But now it's about hunting it down, nailing down a goal or an aspiration or a dream. It's been floating in front of you amidst a myriad of bad ideas, but the golden dream is still there. You just have to, next time you see it, reach out, grab it, write it down, define it, hold on to it, meditate upon it, concentrate on it, and not let it go. The next little while for you is going to be dreamlike state. It almost feels like a little bit of sleepwalking, or what we in the biz call autopilot. You're on autopilot, and it's like, wow, it's time to take the reins, take them from the night, push the palm right through the past. You can do it. You can do it. I know you really can. And I would suggest just some quiet times, some sacred space for you as well. It's going to be a theme. And don't worry, February is pushing everybody individually and collectively to a place where they're going to really have to take stock of what's important. And I feel that that's not coming from maybe like a nasty world event or anything like that, because it's all stupid right now. This is coming from more like a spiritual push. You're going to, like, in your conscious day, look at something, and you're going to be like, do I really need that anymore? Do I really want that? Does that even serve me anymore? And then we're actually going to be like, no, I value this space or this time above that, I don't know, pinata. A plethora of pinatas. Hey, Hefe. Thank you so much, baby love. Sandra, it was a pleasure to read for you. Hopefully the thing didn't quit. Queen of her tribe. Welcome, queen of her tribe. Hey, you're tribing out. Can I ask how my current relationship and money will work out? Yes, you can ask. And the Queen of Pentacles says, do you really want to go down that rabbit hole? Look at that little bunny. Just hop along. What is it? If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's what Thumper used to say. Bum, 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 bum. And Alice said, do you really want to go down that rabbit hole? Right? Absolutely. You don't want to go down, because you know what? The not knowing is saving you the essence of the human experience, of your presence that you're supposed to have. These tarot readers have been wrecking it. They know exactly what was in the present with the bright blue wrapping paper. Paper. God damn it, Parker. Get me pictures of Spider-Man. It's nice to have a desk again. I've been without good studio facilities for a couple of years now. All right. We even got a kitchen here. We got a little green room. Maybe one day we'll have a guest. No promises, though. Thanks, Sandra. You're good, too. Like E.T. said in the movie E.T. Be good. Okay, be good. All right. How about Christina? Or if Yvette is still here, I'd love to talk to... Oh, no, we were going to read for Jazzy B, right? I'm going to read for Jazzy B, because she sent a super sticker. Super stickers. Glad to see you back. Jazzy B, do you just want a general... Oh, current job situation for Jazzy B. We can do that. 100%. Show us tarot, please, for Jazzy B. Asking about what's going on currently at work for Jazzy B. What's going on at work currently for Jazzy B? What is going on at work currently for Jazzy B? You heard me in the 80 JBs on the promo and forever in the paper to catch you on the caper. Okay, here we go, Jazzy B. Had to make it a little jazzy. That's just the way I be. Okay, current work situation for Jin. Things are not what they seem. Six of Wands. This can be the card of Hollow Victory. Reversal of Seven of Swords. Okay, reversal on the Four of Pentacles. And we've got the Princess of Pentacles, or the Page. The Page of Pentacles. We've got the Fool card here. This speaks more of the current situation, which is nice. 10 of Cups reversed, 5 of Cups reversed. Okay. It's almost like somebody's, like, I don't know if this is you or somebody close to you at work. The current situation is, this tells a story of someone that poured their heart into their job and then got the big old shaft for it. Well, they didn't get not the accreditation. What's the word I'm looking for? Stave, what's the word I'm looking for here? They did not get the acknowledgement that they were hoping for after pouring their heart into a particular project or a particular into the job itself. Okay. There's something here to suggest that somebody might have been worried about a possible theft, but there was either no way to prove it or it just wasn't true to be. It feels like somebody was like kind of like they're not being acknowledged for the work that they're putting in. And there's another person that is like miserly over their time and their work ethic is the shits, but they seem to always get the the cheese. I don't know what the prize at the end or the rate. They always seem to get the accreditation or not the acknowledgement, right? Oh wow, that's for being here. You know what? When you ask if it's worth staying where you're at, you're pouring your heart into it. It looks like, and you're not getting very much out of it. If you have a plan, then it's worth it. If you kind of like, I see you walking within a month's time. You know, if you kind of if you're already at that point where you're like it's worth staying on, it's kind of like the fools here saying it's really up to you what you want to do. This is why I'm saying like possibly 1 month because we've got one moon up over the fool, like starting again, starting the journey again. Um, yeah, because it's almost like what I feel like is like you might be undervalued, right? But yeah, and I don't know. It looks like at times the place can just turn into like a miserly gossip mill. Like somebody's trying to like squeeze a nickel in order to turn it into a dime, and like everybody is like doing their best, but it's still not going to be enough. And there's still, it seems like maybe there's this thing where it's like there's no raises on the horizon. There's no, there's no the perks aren't worth it, but you got to be a little cautious too about the grass always being greener on the other side. You need to have a plan. I think that's what the Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups are saying here in their reversals. It's kind of like you feel lost at sea, but sometimes, like when you're lost at sea, you don't you have to stay with the boat. It's like we're lost at sea, but if you jump ship, you're gonna be treading water in the sea, lost, right? If you're on a boat, even if you're on a boat with a bunch of fools, there's a better chance of you getting to where you need to go. But I can't tell you what to leave your life. I'm just saying, if you plan to jump ship, make sure you build a little raft of your own before you do it. Whether that comes in the form of a nest egg or just a smooth, easy transition into a new workplace. You don't have to quit, but I think that you're at your wit's end with some people around there, and you're tired of the lack of acknowledgement or sort of the acknowledgement that as far as like bosses and things like that, it almost shows that like there's like a lack of a good leader. There's no good leader here. This is maybe something that higher up, right? Because we don't see any kings, we don't see any queens, we don't see anyone from the major arcana stepping forward. The only one stepping forward is the fool, and after that, it's like pip cards or court card, a page of pentacles, right? You're investing your time into this place. Remember the time. You're already beyond money when it comes to time. That's the time is the good stuff, right? So, Klaus, Klaus, the clowns in Davos. Those guys give you a job. Klaus, Klaus. Okay. God love you, Jazzy B. Thanks for the super sticker. I really appreciate it. And you know what? Don't worry about it too. Work is meant to be hell. And be appreciative that work is hell, because it makes after work feel so much better. Just kidding. you can play all these head games with yourself. Just remember, when you wake up, instead of going fuck, I gotta get up. I wish I could go back to bed. When you wake up, say, thank goodness I get another chance to plan out my future. I'm going to go to work. I'm going to go there and give it my all. But, my side hustle and what's going on underneath, that's the realness. That's the big plan right there. Okay. All right. Lots of love, Jesse B. You certainly can, man. I think I have a PayPal thing in the description, and we accept the super stickers here on the channel. If you want to skip the line, you are welcome to donate. We've got lots, but you don't have to. If you want to wait, you don't have to. Klaus, Sandy Klaus. They're in Davos. They're in Davos, and they're like, how do we master the future? How can we master the future? And I'm like, watch my show, stupid. We're doing it already. You lose. You idiots in Davos got second place. We're already doing it here at 99.9. Dum-dums. Fucking dum-dums. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a little... You're going to hear more profanity than profundity around this profession. Okay. So that was for Baby Love. I don't think Christina L is here anymore. We've got Yvette, Pearl, Casmo, but Mana has jumped the line. Wants a love reading. You would love a reading, or you want a love reading? Lerv. Remember Celine? Remember Celine did it. Or was it Cher? Do you believe in life after love? I believe in life after love. Okay. You can always. Okay. I know, Pearl. No, you didn't miss your turn. We've got a couple of people that have hit us up with super stickers that have jumped the line, which is typical. And don't worry, we read for you on Tuesday, and I hope to be back again real soon. So we get around to everybody eventually. That's kind of like our motto here. I don't keep a list. I keep a list, but I don't like keep a thing, like a real. All right. For Mana now, a general love reading. Hi, Mana. Thanks for donating. That's really kind of you. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Kisses from me to you. And okay, let's have a look. What can you tell us about love for Mana? What can you do after love? Okay, thank you so much. Here we go, Mana. Love life. That one was pretty thin. That's okay though. See what we got here. This keeps coming up too. Wheel of Fortune. A Four of Cups. Well, at least I think you know what you want. That's good. Shows here that you've clearly defined what it is that you want. You're meditating on it. You're doing everything in your power to attract the best possible emotional fulfillment in your life. But where is it? Someone's keeping it from you. Are you being a cookie factory? No, I'm serious, man. I really what's going on here? Why does somebody seems to have power over your heart or your situation here? Something there, bud. We've got the King of Cups up reverse, which sometimes can be like a very manipulative type energy. So it's like, are you preventing yourself from getting what you truly want? Or has someone got like a hold on you? Have you become like infatuated or twitterpated to the point where it's like it's hard for you to look outside the box, to think outside the box? You know, somebody's just got you almost like to the point of Dr. Mesmerized, you know? Four of Cups here, but you see it. You know exactly what it is that you want out of love. But it feels like the emotional fulfillment is like taking a long time. It's taking a lot of work. It's like it almost feels like you're chasing it through a maze. Danny. Not that kind of maze, but yeah, kind of like a labyrinth. You know, it's like when you get to the end, you find that the person that you truly love and the person that loves you back the most is you. Everyone that you meet along the way is a reflection of that. Right? And then at the end, she reaches the end of the labyrinth and she says, you have no power over me, really, because you're free to love. But it feels like the mental combination of where you've put yourself in regards to romance, whether this is ideas of a particular partner. This is a water sign as well. This could be a Pisces that's acting like a real weirdo or jerk, or has maybe gone completely recluse, is what I think. There could be a Pisces in your environment that's really like shaking things up, or giving you some bad advice, or somehow has prevented you from like going forward. It doesn't, maybe it's a Pisces, it could be another water sign too as well here. There might have been a decision that you made to like break up with somebody, or to maybe say I've had enough, like waiting at the station for this person. The Ten of Wands. And if you are in a relationship, it's things will start to settle down for you. I mean, the Tower reversed here, it shows that it's time to build things up. Ten of Wands here as well. It's time to gather firewood. It's time to get the fire ready, to build things up. You broke up with a Cancer. Okay, so you made the decision to get rid of the water sign that was acting like a jack and innie. Okay, so that's the breakup. All right. Fair enough. I was showed Pisces because the moon was here as well, but it can be the metaphor for the illusionary state of this water sign. Seven of Pentacles. Don't blame yourself. And you're dating the Pisces. Okay. water everywhere, and not a drop to drink, not a drink to drop. Right. It's time to build things up in your current relationship. Right. I had trouble nailing down whether you were single or hooked up, but it's kind of like, I don't know, everything is too fresh. And I'm pretty rusty with the cards. I won't lie. I've read for 6 months. But here is the Seven of Pentacles, right? The Ten of Wands is saying it's time to prepare. It's time to build things up. When you're in the dating phase, you definitely want to enjoy it, but you're still on the grand wheel, right? It feels like that. It's the carnival of water signs, you know. Go for a while. That's some weird, wild stuff, Ed. It was a wet, wacky ride. And that's fine. Enjoy that portion of it. As far as love goes, it shows you know what you want. But at the same time, it's like something's got a hold of you. Maybe you haven't fully let go of the old relationship yet, and it's preventing you from experiencing the new one to its fullest, to its most highest level of funness. Funness, yeah, 100%. And thanks for the donation here. Let me get you out a romance card as well. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, Mana. We can see if there's anything else. This is Joyce Myers. No, not Joyce Myers. What was her name? Doreen Virtue. Joyce. Can you imagine? Woo! Yeah, here, let's just have a look. See what your romance angels are saying. All right. Oh yeah, bud, guaranteed. Go for a rip, because the message here, all the way up from the Great White North, it's okay, bud. You got the card of forgiving and learning. If you believe in life after learn, okay, because you can learn, you can forgive. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Did we not just say that? Is this a reverberation? Is it all vibration and frequency? Well, yes, I'm afraid it is. I'm afraid it truly is. Well, I'm not afraid. Thanks, Steve. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Hopefully it hasn't been cutting out too much for you down there in life. I'm going to try and fix things up, and we hope to be back for at least one program on the weekend. Because, yeah, we're getting to the end of the show. We got a few people left to read for, and we'll call it a night. But thank you so much to moderator Steve Stanil for being here. Thanks, Steve. Have a good night. Thanks for putting us on. You're putting us on, eh? You're putting us on. All right. You're welcome, Mana. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, and I mean, it's hard because, if, you have all the pillow talk, all the hugs, all the smooches, all the dream sharing. I mean, it hits deep. It hits deep, right? We get attached to people. And I am. Don't worry about it. Just go with the flow for now. It'll be fine for you. Don't overthink this stuff. Enjoy the. You're gonna have a good summer. You're gonna have a good summer because I see it filled with all kinds of fun. That's right. And self-love, too. Four of Swords was there. Remember, Mana? Self-care, self-love. If you got any kind of, that'll just take care of it. Feels so good. Feels so good to love oneself. Not in like a narcissistic or sociopathic way, but just to the fact that you honor your five senses, the textile and illusory nature of the consciousness that you experience. I don't know how to explain it any better for humans, for human beings, for these human beings. What's happening now? We're not channeling. This is a tarot channel, not a channel, not the English channel. Okay, or the French. Christina, I think maybe Christina got fed up of the Gemini experience. Just kidding, Sandra. Just kidding. Geminis are welcome here too. But yeah, we were having some technical difficulties. Hopefully they've resolved themselves to the point that it makes it watchable. If not, I'll ask whoever's hanging out at the end just for a little bit more feedback on how the audio, what was actually happening tonight, because I got to try and fix it for the weekend. Okay, Yvette. I think it's finally Yvette's turn, if Yvette was able to hang out with us this long. And then we've got Pearl and Casmo. Program. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. We're Yvette says, "Love, please. I have a date with a Taurus coming up." Nice. Nice. Yvette's calling us all the way from Australia. Thanks. And we never heard back from Tatiana. I think maybe it was her job wouldn't let her watch tarot anymore. Okay. For Yvette now. Please give us a love reading for Yvette. Please give us a love reading for Yvette. Our friend Yvette. Well, she's not a veterinarian. It's Yvette is her name. She's not a veterinarian. It's like a computer. You got to type it in right. And I stumble and bumble at the best. So I had to be clear with tarot, being like, this is for Yvette, not a vet. It's for Yvette. Okay? She doesn't look after kitties and puppies. This is Yvette. Yvette. You bet. Okay. And we carry it here live on this channel. This isn't a NASA feed. This is the universe before it becomes the universe. We're just showing you what's out there. Okay. Ooh. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are, anything your heart desires will come to you. Wow. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is hot action. There is attraction here with the star and this card together. There's like a good attraction. So that's no problem. Everybody's going to be liking what they see. Everybody's going to be interested in the wow, this is how my person is, made for me kind of thing. There's a strong attraction. So that's good. I don't know if this is a first date or not. Maybe it feels... Oh, yeah, not Australia. I'm down under Tuesday. Don't call Aussies Kiwis and don't call Kiwis Aussies. They will lose their mind. Okay, so laws of attraction. That's good. Somebody's giving up a lot of information here really quickly. It's almost like this Taurus might talk about their ex a lot. Or they might... they might live a lot on past experience. Like, I wish I didn't know their sign, because then I could say this with more certainty. But that you might find yourself in it with a bit of a know-it-all. And it's not like general knowledge know-it-all, but it's like you could introduce something, but then they're going to relate it back to their own life again and again and again and again. They're very proud of how far they've come. They're very proud of the adversity. They're very they know very much what you're going through because they went through it 10 times worse. It's kind of got that personality. And I don't know if that person's going to be that way with you, but you might see some hints of it in the date. Hopefully it's not a put off or a turn off or anything like this. But it's like either you, Yvette. Well, I think this is more so the other person. I think this person is like, has healed from past hurt, but they still relate a lot of life around this central relationship that was in their life in their past. They could have had a very significant long-term relationship that, you can see that this person is looking at life through a filter now. like it's like they've fully healed, but they've become jaded, and it's kind of like one of those things to take the conversation in ways that you find are unappealing. And even though like the natural flow of the conversation isn't up to one party or the other, it should be about both, and empathic and empathetic listening, a gift which you possess. We're in a situation here where someone is like already like very set in their ways, very determined, very like, how dare I say, opinionated. And that's fine to have your opinions and to express your opinions when it's called for. But at the same time, to relate everything back to that past victory, that past pain, kind of puts people in a, it's almost, you feel like you could categorize this person and you won't want to, right? But the Empress is here, which is really nice because you can make of it what you want. You don't have to fear or risk losing it. And you can express it as someone in your life, someone in your timeline that is obviously meant to be there to show you something for good or ill, and to still be able to be in control and have some fun of it. Not in control of them, but in control of sort of the mood and the environment, that so that even though if this person, gets stuck on certain issues, over time it might grate on you. But the Emperor is here and he's a little bit upset, being like, oh my goodness, you know. Um, just hopefully, I hope, and I don't know, and I think what you can use to gauge it from is if this person like looks you in the eye when you're speaking, and you intuitively can tell that he's listening empathically, then that gives you the green light to like, yes, this is an awesome person. This is a person worth a second date. This is initial stuff might drive you a little bit crazy, but if he's coming off as very opinionated and also lacks the ability to take the time to empathically listen to what you're saying, this is a red flag that you might see. Okay, I don't know for sure that you'll see it, but you might. There's a good chance that you might see it. But he's attractive, so hit it if you don't want to quit it. Simple as that. Just kidding. Not kidding. All right, lots of love, Yvette. Yeah, you're welcome as always. Kiwi Town, 100%. Okay, that's good. Lots of love. Okay, Pearl. And then Casmo, and then that's a show. That's a show, ladies and gentlemen. We're officially running overtime. But for all the glitches that made up early, we can squeeze in 2 more readings. And that'll be really good. Oh, and Rebecca. If Rebecca's here at the end, we'll give Rebecca a special message. Special. Okay. All right, as always, Late Night Tarot on 99.9 is brought to you by the good people at the Real Thank You Water, reminding you to live your life in appreciation. And when you do, you think thank you, drink water, you remember how good things are right now, so you don't have to worry about the future or regret the past. Okay? That was an AI message from the water. It has consciousness too. Don't forget. And it's good for the back of the throat. Okay? Especially when you jibber jabber as much as this guy. He. Good night, Ange. Lots of love. Current love energies with Scott, Pearl Scott. All right, let's have a look. I'm giving her all she's got, Cotton. I'm giving her all she's got. All right. Maybe that was a message from Scott. I'm giving her all she's got, Cotton. Let's have a look. Can you show us the love energy surrounding Pearl, please? Particularly from one Scott. Show us Pearl, please. Love energy for Pearl. Show us the love energies for Pearl. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Back over to Tarot Table Town. Here we go. Alright, 7 of Cups reversed. 5 of Swords reversed. 5 of Pentacles straight up. 6 of Cups straight up. Nice. The Chariot straight up. The Tower reversed. The Queen of Pentacles being here. Oh, the King of Wands being here. Five of Cups reversed. Look at these fives. 3 5s now up on the board. Okay. Your relationship with this guy, or where the energies are in their very subtle state between the two of you, is rating at a 5, which means it can only get better from here. It's kind of like the energies reached a low, or you guys reached a point where you were like thinking about maybe packing it in, giving it up, all that kind of stuff. Relationship. The King and Queen here is good for good optimism because there's mature people. These are mature energies, regardless of what your astrological connection is. It's mature energies. That it doesn't necessarily mean that that's it. It's over for good. It's that you've reached a stage in your relationship. I don't think you're done hearing from this person. I just think that there's a duality here, and it's like almost like somebody like moved out, somebody like checked out of the relationship, and is showing that there's an option. There's like kind of two different ways it could go here with this Chariot. It's like if these fives ring true, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, this being the coulda, woulda, shouldas, are not forever, okay? We just have to open up some lines of communication here, right? 7 of Cups reversed along with the Princess of Pentacles here shows that communication is just garbage right now. It's just terrible. Somebody's clammed up, not talking, not wanting to talk. And we just said these are mature energies, yet these, again, remember, we're talking about Lerv here, right? There's so much dementia already injected into the situation because we're talking about a fourth dimensional concept that, has kind of been hyped up through our social conditioning. I mean, this is love, for crying out loud. Or is it love? This is two people exchanging timelines, here on planet Earth. There's a lot to consider. But as far as pure emotion, true love, what I'm seeing here, the 6 of Cups, there was a playfulness about the two of you, a real serious, because can there be such, I guess there can, because those were the words that were coming. There was a serious playfulness that existed between the two of you. And this is not necessarily over and done with forever, okay? Because these are mature people, these are mature minds, these are mature energies. But the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, the learning nature of the soul, the 5 of very spiritual card. It's about somebody moving out, giving up, leaving the other person, to kind of fend for themselves. And then the 5 of Swords, right? I got away with what I got away with. I don't know. I think there was like some ill communication, some miscommunication. Dare I say it? Misinformation. It feels like that with this 5 of Swords being here in the reverse position. It's like things were not so bad. Somebody just had this something, I'm glad there's no 3 of Swords here. I'm glad there's not a lot of swords here. But yeah, and it's one of those things, and again, you were wrong. The cards show is, I can't take sides here, Pearl, but what's good for the goose is what's good for the gander, right? And when it comes to this person, you need to evaluate. If you feel like you were violated, you were trespassed upon, don't leave yourself open to that in the future. You really can do what you want with this, right? Princess of Pentacles being here. It's like it's your ball. It's your decision. This person, I feel like, gave up or moved out, moved on. But it doesn't have to mean forever, because this can go two separate ways. You guys, it's almost like if you were both in the right mood and the phone rang and you had a good conversation, it would be like right back to that level of playfulness. And all of the dirtiness or heaviness between the two of you would go like water under the bridge. It feels like that. It doesn't mean that it will go like that, but it feels like it could be like that. Because there's maturity and playfulness, which is great. for people that can handle it. But at the same time, with all these fives being up here, you guys were at a stage in your relationship where it was like, we're either going to get back to smooth, awesome, amazing times, or we're not, right? And with those fives being there, it's like this was a general test, maybe for both of you, right? And but the chariot was here, something to do with car, right? Something to do with, the time and the space and the ability to make for other people. I believe it. I believe that you were wronged here, but this is showing that, it's almost like, not that you knew what you were getting into when you first started, right? All that kind of stuff. You had kind of, it was like a contingency clause. You knew that it was possible, right? Circle back. Oh no, Rebecca, I was gonna give you the last minute. You're getting the last word tonight. You're getting the last word. Unless you have a very specific question, I'll sneak you in. Okay? Because I can see this chariot. It might just be time to move on too, right? With the chariot being there, all these fives. It's like you could reclaim it. You could make things playful and happy with this person again if the intentions were set right and the mood was right and you kept up with communication. But I almost feel like you're thinking that, like, that's just too much work. That's not worth it for me. So part of me is like, why even care? Why even bother? Why even what me worry kind of thing, Pearl? All right. You weren't expecting good news. Have packed it in. Yes, accurate. I was wrong. Oh, yes, indeed. And that's tough. So, like, for loving energies, we didn't see a lot of cups there. 5 and 6 of cups. I don't know. I really like that playfulness. I like that, like, how things felt between the two of you before, like, all the, like, this test to see, like, if this was your person, right? We get in our own ways quite a bit. We really do. Okay. So lots of love, Pearl. Thanks for being on the show tonight. Okay, love you lots. We gotta get the applause machine going again. Applause. This was not filmed before a live studio audience. Okay, we're running way past time now. Casmo, finally it's your turn. I see Casmo keeps posting when it's not Casmo's turn, but now it's Casmo's turn. And the odds of Casmo being here are slim to 7. And then Rebecca. We'll give Rebecca the last word tonight. Seems like everybody's dropping off and going to bed. You're welcome, Pearl. And I think maybe we'll try for a Saturday morning show. I think that would be fun. I'll get high on coffee. I'll get hopped up on, like, I need it. This is like settle down time for me too. Like 10:15 on a weeknight. I shouldn't be this hyped up, but it feels good to be doing the live tarot again. When will Ahmed and my communication happen? Ahmed's current feeling towards me. I'm Amara, Libra. He is Cancer. Okay. 1, 2. So that's 2 questions. That's 2 questions. Casmo, Amara wants to know about Ahmed. Amara wants to show us Amara. Show me Amara and Ahmed. When will communication happen? Show us the current feelings and communication for Amara and Ahmed. Okay, here we go, Amara. Take you to the table town. Cut the cards. Let's see what's going on. Thanks for hanging out with us, Casmo. Thanks for being a first-time subscriber. Appreciate that. 7 of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands reversed. Ace of Swords straight up. This is interesting. And the Prince of Pentacles. Okay. I think we've got 1 to 2 weeks because we've got 7/17. So 7 days, 17 days. So this is going to be like, you should hear from this person before the end of the month. Communication before the end of the month. Okay. The feeling towards you here is one of certainty, right? But slow moving. The Knight of Pentacles is here, indicating very slow moving energy. The Ace of Swords here, being that, like, I believe that your Cancer is very much uh, go so far as to say a control freak, but this person is like number one. Excuse me, my sinuses are draining. That's we're really connecting here. This person is number one in their own life. They don't take number two from anybody else. They are their own wonderland kind of thing. Like the world revolves around them. And I'm not afraid to sugarcoat that either. But that's the way it looks like. Truth and honesty is very important. I think that this person trusts you, feels good about you, but there hasn't been like a super deep emotional bridge that's been built yet. There's still a lot of things in consideration. It's almost like the feeling is like you are part of his world, but he hasn't really like taken the time for you lately, or things seem like they're moving very slowly. But you should hear from this person before the end of the month. Okay. So hopefully that resonated for you. I'm really horrible at third-party readings. I attempt them anyways. I try. You guys, I try. I really try. I really try. It's fun, though. It's fun. Okay, we're almost done. It's almost a show. Don't forget, it takes a certain je ne sais quoi to be doing this stuff. So thanks to everybody that came and hit the like button and subscribed, Casmo. Yeah, well, you know what? People like when you get a specific question, I can do one or two, but what I'll get you to do, Casmo, is next time that we go on, come back in, sign up, and we can look more at our good indications. It was good cards, a good spread. But yeah, we can look deeper in on another program. So thanks for signing up. Thanks for being subscribed and for liking. I really appreciate that, Casmo. And I hope things for you and Ahmed work out. I hope that everything turns out the way it's meant to turn out. Just like everything eventually does turn out the way it's meant to. Because what's happening? Where the fuck are we? What planet is this? We just have a lot of fun here. We like to keep it light. Especially for Rebecca, who's out back feeding the chickens. Farm fresh eggs. They're farm fresh. Thank you. I appreciate you, Casmo. Okay, Rebecca, what's up? What's burning? Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. And then after that, we're burning on out of here. We're getting out of Dodge. We're leaving. Gladriel, our people are leaving these shores. Okay, so I don't know that Rebecca is still here, so that might be it. That might be a program. Good night to Yvette. Yvette's probably already left. It's early down there in Australia. Yvette Casmo, thanks, Pearl, for being here. Oh, there's Rebecca. I was about to hit the quit button. I was about to be like, say, peace, peace. See you later. My chorus friend wants to move. Will he move close to me? We haven't seen each other for 4 years. It would be nice to live closer. Yeah. And not have to do the Facebook thing, the FaceTime. Yeah. Let's have a look. It's a very good question. I really like that. I like that your life is awesome. Rebecca, I truly like that. I like people that have awesome lives. Like really awesome lives. Okay. Hey, welcome, Huffma. Welcome to the show. We're just about done. We're on our very last reading of the evening. So I'm going to write your name down so I don't forget you, Huffma. Put you on my most wanted list. So what you need to do is hit the subscribe button, notification bell. That way, next time we're live, you can jump in and hopefully we can get some cards for you. Because we're all tapped out for the night. Okay. Maybe there's it could be the chat delay. We had so many problems. We had the squirrels in here earlier. We had, it was glitching out. I got bad frames. You know, it's showing problems on my end, and other people were having problems, and some people weren't having problems. Ugh. Yeah. Could be a whole schedule of things. Okay. So please show us Rebecca's Aquarius friend, Tarot. Show us, will Rebecca's Aquarius friend move closer to Rebecca? Will he move at all? Will they see each other? How's it going to be? Look at this. Wheel of Fortune. Undecided. Uh-oh. Not uh-oh. Oh, good. The Tower's here too. You watch me shuffle these things, do you not? These cards are just like bam, bam, bam. Let's ask for time. Win, win, win. Tell me when. Tell me when. Okay. This is about work and security. That's why the decision has not been made yet on this other person's end. And I'm not really seeing much for a time here, Rebecca, because of the fact that the timeline is still obscured. It's still undefined. Because in the mind of the querent, who in this case is your friend the Aquarius, the issues of security, planning, and sure-footedness are not quite there yet for the move. The desire, like you said, the desire is there, and that's enough. Like, this person is moving. Direction, I forgot to ask direction. Of course I forgot to ask direction. Which way? Show us which way. Will it be closer? Yeah, so he's going to move. The direction is the indeterminate. Okay. Whether or not it's closer to you is the indeterminate. The move is certain because the desire has been put forward. The momentum is being gathered. But there hasn't been enough planning or the sure-footedness, the sure steps haven't been there for the timeline to just go poof, like green light. Like now all of a sudden it's like, yes, this is right. So that's kind of interesting. Four of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles being here. What this looks like to you, what this looks like to me is that there's a strong potentiality that you guys will be seeing each other again. Whether or not he moves closer, you're not done with this person, seeing this person. You will see this person again. As far as him moving closer to you, though, it would make sense that that's the reason why. But that is still indeterminate. And as far as a time, it's kind of indeterminate as well. The desire to move, you can glean that there's a desire to move closer to you. Or maybe you can still, with this right here, this queen, maybe you can still influence. You know, you wouldn't want to, like, have him come all the way out to see you, right? You know, it's funny, but you could still influence it to agree, because if you guys are communicating and having fun, this is stuff that you can, like, inspire. You can help guide and inspire. You're excellent at that. You're an excellent problem solver and an innovator. People need that in your lives, and you can deliver that in a way. It's like, hey, Aquarius pal, I'm your trusted friend. You know what? This is what I can say about your situation, you know? And as long as it's good, heartfelt information, like if you know that this Aquarius friend is like, has trouble making big moves without certainty, without the sure-footedness, which is kind of like an Aquarian thing, like especially like a more mature Aquarian, a self-actualized Aquarian, they will need that sure-footedness. So whatever form that comes in, the Three of Pentacles was there reversed, which means it could be employment dependent, or it could be like revenue dependent as well. Like if it's close to something that he can make work. I shouldn't assume his gender. Sorry, it is 2024, but you keep inviting him to visit. Well, that's one way to persuade, but that way is too transparent. You need something a little bit more subversive. You gotta think like the bad guy in order to be the good guy. Don't you know? Don't you know? And you know this, woman. You know this, woman. It's kind of like, oh, not Six Flags. What's the other place? The vineyard, the winery. The winery is just up the road, and I was just there today, and it was so beautiful. And check out these pictures of me and the vineyard and the thing and the bun. And this is just over down the street, and this is the river, and this is really close to where I live. And look at my amazing friends, and look at this pub. It's sick. You know, you would love it here. You just keep putting that in there once every now, not being like, oh, you're always welcome to come. Yeah, that's a fair, you know, there is free readings, Angelica, but we're all done for tonight. So what you need to do if you want a free reading, you got to hit the like button, you got to subscribe up, hit the notifications, because we will be back again in the very near future. But we're almost done for tonight. That was the very last reading. Oh, and Rebecca gets the last word. The last word for Rebecca. We're not going to do some sappy like thing, because I already kind of did that with Empress in the first half of the program. I'll do that more. Yeah, and you gotta put your twist on it. You know, make it something awesome, not just something that you love, something that you know he would love. That you just know he would love, and like you don't even necessarily need to do it a lot more, but it has to be so awesome that it's like impactful. Because men will grow tired of it. I shouldn't assume gender. Why am I always assuming? I know, but I'm just saying. In order to make it, you can't hammer it like a nail, like bang, 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 bang. You have to be like, hello, knock, is anybody there? Because it's just got to be something really awesome and rather infrequent, because then it like creates that mystery. Like, God, I think you guys are seeing it, but you will see each other again. Kind of, I'm like 99.9% sure of that. As for when, it's indeterminate. And in the direction he's moving is indeterminate, but he is moving. So as soon as he feels secure about how he's going to make that happen in a way that's most comfortable for him, with real kung fu grip. So these three ladies were sitting on a park bench, and this guy jumps out of the bushes and flashes him. Well, the first lady, she straight up had. The second lady had a stroke, and the third lady, well, her arms are too short. Oh my God! Oh, you're a bad man. You're a bad man. Okay. All right. Let's have the last. Show me a power oracle for Rebecca. Oh, nice. That's nice. It's nice. It is a card of unconditional love. Okay? Look at that. That is so amazing. This is kind of like, imagine the little baby is like the time you have left in your life. Okay? You get to shape it. You get to mold it. You get to educate yourself through it. I don't know much about having babies because I have the real kung fu grip too. But what I could imagine, like if you could imagine not the John Lennon imagine, that's not good. What you want to imagine is that the baby is your future, right? You hold it in front of you, and all the things that I just blathered on about, because you only get to hold on to it for so long, and that's your future. And then eventually we go to even brighter tomorrows. We go to even greener pastures, brighter shores, right? So when it comes to the future, it's like your baby. It's like your baby. You don't want anything to happen to your future. Don't be scared. But you hold it so that you can know the most about it. You can shape and guide your future to fit that which is a beautiful present moment experience for yourself each and every day, and in all ways. Okay? So that's the last word with Rebecca. I love the last word. It's going to be one of the staples, one of the short segments of our program. I just have to remember to do it. It's been a while. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, that is a program for us. It is midnight on the East Coast, maybe even later. Probably even later. Angelica G, and there were a few other people that we did not get a chance. Thanks to the moderators that were here tonight. Ling the Aries was here. Thank you so much, Ling. Steve and Christina dropped in when we were having all those technical difficulties. So thanks to our moderators. I really appreciate that. Thanks to the people that donated tonight. So Mana, Jazzy B, and I'm sure there and Ling the Aries again. She makes that list as well. Amber and Angelica, I'm sorry, we're gonna have to catch you on the next program. So do be sure to find us. You can find me on Instagram, Norin Rad Tarot. I'll maybe type it in as the thing is because I don't think I have it posted in the description. We usually do a card of the day over there when I remember. Again, I'm kind of one of those forgetful things. You're welcome, Rebecca. You're welcome. And to our new subscribers, Casmo, you know me, I'm all about the love and the knowingness and the bliss, right? Let's see, maybe we could turn this back. Just so we can go out with a bang, right? Yeah. Okay. Have a wonderful Friday, everybody. Have a good sleep. Have a wonderful Friday. Hopefully, we'll see you again on the weekend. Much love.